comes a bit early. Boris can't really do anything with this. Take Garage instead, but Boris can confirm this soon. Creeping up, getting info. Warrow back to spawn, playing a very far off angle that they will not be clearing anytime soon. They're going to try and go for main, but Boris is still unnoticed. Oh, round the world? Warrow's happy with this.
Yeah, the one thing that's weird though is like with Boris here, was the theory side of Counter-Strike. Fallen in many an interview explaining that that was something they talked through deliberately.
It was better to prioritize the theory over some of the practice back in those days.
Right. Well, yeah, especially.
And that was
practice.
even the glory days of North America as well, right? So it was still few and far between. But this default spread starting to come to at least a maneuver from Apex now. Grouping up in middle, taking a main control. You can see the util that they've used to be able to pull this one off. Smoke, molly. Clear the baskets and a flash for good measure. But this boost is going to catch Siko off. So thinking on each other's heads are pain.
I see what you did there. Yeah, his feet on the head of Skulls, and that leads to a rather frustrating opening death. Oh god, okay, another in the feed from Zevi, catches Jacob trying to pincer in, it's falling into place just too easy. One by one they topple, and Nork gets a frag, and it continues. Bobbing down the canoe. Managing the spray on the M4. Now, the bomb was seen A, but Zevi's so low, he's actually summoned Biguzera to housekeep, maintain control of the bomb. I say that as he's actually pushing forward. He wants answers.
Oh
and
my
he's giving him the frag. Kixon, all to play for now. And Zevi, forward position. Crosshairs there, and Kixon pulls it in to tie us up. A 4K for the 2-2 split.
That is going to feel real good for the leader right there. Look, the heads-up maneuver, the flashing forward.
Over to Chad Birchall with the weather. That is around, you know when we talk about tilt, and we've had a couple of these weird ones. Hooksy, we just saw him slamming a fist into it previous. We've had Niko, of course, who's been heard venting frustrations about what some of the decision-making of complexity, you know, so just adding the layers of this onion of tilt. And another one, of course, happening here where Niko found himself equipped with just a USP, but obviously wanting to find early nades. And of course, as soon as he departs, he loses.
Above on the roof sits Blitz. 5-7 from afar. They're climbing up to meet him here. He's fighting for his life. Sundai Young does die, and Blitz just trying to survive. Oh my god, how's he doing this?
They keep coming up the ladder, man. These are nice fights for Blitz. He wants this. He says, guys, keep trying to trade me. I will. Oh my god, Blitz, another one from the 5-7. Blitz, the master, the grandmaster, sends them packing, and that's 4 in the round from the man at the helm of the Mongols. He keeps him in it.
A tilter handed to them. Maybe Nork can be the remedy. Through the flames, braves them into hard tower. What a recovery. A triple on the AK, quad in total. And just like that, Apex, they thought they'd done enough. JL thought he'd done enough, and immediately you can see this roller coaster of Apex. You get the first 2. You feel like you've done enough. This is how Hardzao started it off, but he recovers it as well. This is the double. Wow. A headshot into Jacob.
Bricks or maybe connector and pick their poison on the fights. A bomb to be scooped up over towards T stairs. And right now, Pain really don't know where this one's going to finish.
Okay, well, yeah, it looks like the game plan is clear. So much util. And Kixon's going to be throwing out the initial smoke, hoping to force a bit of a rotate. Yeah, Biguzera is going to be acknowledging that. And actually Zevi falling away from it as well. But now, yeah, summoned back quickly. Skulls gets info. And needs a frag. Shy from Zevi. He's 4 HP, don't forget, so he isn't going to be taking as many chances as Kixon's going to get the plant down uncontested. Look at the util. Limits them, channels them into heaven, into Jacob. If he can hit a shot just like that, another one beheaded. Stiko a double and a rectified pistol to continue their winning ways. Apex get away with it again from the disadvantage, from the double opening.
Just those woes. I'm just looking at this.
They're posturing for an early A finish.
JL's close by, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Well, that's the combo on Vertigo. JL and Stiko. The mid and B defenders. Well, this time mid and A defenders is Kixon. So much info, so much info. They're going to be quick on this rotation.
Yeah. Biguzera's coming down. Spotted out and executed. They know there was presence there.
3 more kills.
Stiko, he's caught Skulls. straight through the smoke. He's alone, but he's still managing to provide frags. 3 more kills, make it 2. Apex won that legend spot, and it's niko to take them there. Locked in. A first for some of them, and straight to the legend stage. There is the euphoria they've been chasing over the last 3 days. All pays off.
That is going to feel real good, especially for the new boys on this level of competition. Nort, Kixen, and of course JL here for the first time, straight through to the top 16.
Support each of the peaks. But again, early control from Gamer Legion and B just means these bodies move upstairs. And just, to add insult to injury, Isaac catches JDC.
And they have short this entire time. So again, we're going to see that third man rotation up towards A.
Torzi takes a tag, low health.
Ooh, the nade.
Gamer Legion inside of the site looking to hold, but Acor's missed an op shot. Flashes make this uncomfortable. Exertion chases him around, but then the distraction out from the dumpster play. Shuhei throws himself forward to knock back his ex-teammates. It's revenge on the line for 2 of the 5. It's surviving in Paris for all of Gamer Legion. And IM's attention has to be turned back. He's got players right up above him. Dexter with 1, and he needs more, but nothing further here from Mouse. Eliminated in Paris from quarterfinals at the previous...
Can't do anything, like I can't do more than that, so yeah.
And then looking at your game plan, what is the secret to beating Mouse today?
We beat them as a team. Step it up from yesterday, as I said before. We like clutches and everything. We need to really step it up. If not, then yeah, time will tell.
Thank you so much for your insight.
So a little bit on that veto. Of course, we just saw that Mouse were forced to ban Anubis first, even though they would have loved to float it themselves. This is the value that comes from Gamer Legion's seeding coming into this. But even with that, we have a decider of Ancient, right, where Mouse are totally happy to play. Now,
and then Payne said, okay, we're just going to start putting 2 players, an Hopper, multiple nades at top mid, and we're going to make it really hard for you to have that kind of space in middle, and it never happened again. They never got caught off guard by that play-up connector.
Yeah, and you know, on the CT side, you mentioned the B control, right? Notoriously, one of the worst, I think, positions to play is probably B Mirage. It can be really gruesome, because sometimes you do nothing for such a long time, and if you are doing something, you're retaking the A bomb site in probably being a man down. It's just not a fun position. You're really bored, and then all of a sudden it's like hell on earth and there's Molotovs everywhere. Yeah. But that B defense just held up so well for Payne that there was not even a question about whether or not that was going to work out.
Yeah, and I don't know who Payne's going to play, but as I kind of mentioned, this is a team, and I hope they kind of converted you in this match at the very least. We'll see when they get to some tougher competition and play some closer games. This is a fun team to watch. This is really a team I want to see make it to the Legend stage. I think it's going to be really, really difficult for them to get there. I mean, you know, Fluxo talked about the inexperience of them as a team. True. Same for Payne. Not experienced at this level of competition, but it'd be great to see them move forward.
Yeah, Nick. Uxie drawing a lot of attention. Stiko's in first. He will get knocked off by that one rifle. Jacob taking some space, but they've got to get past the captain of G2, who's positioned deep. Waiting for the bomb plant. Cleared him. Oh, he's got it all. All the glory, all the kills, and all the way to the Legend stage if Huxie can finish the job. Hunter will have a go. And Apex is just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, there we are. G2 Legend stage locked in on the back of this dominant win. Moving swiftly through the stages here for the Blast TV Paris Major, and they can hold their head.
They're going to have crack in them next day, but no more chit chat about that. Let's get this one underway. You know what that music means. Map number 3, Apex versus Payne. The final in this series. And the final for one of these 2 teams to get through to that next stage of play. Here we go. Apex on the attack, Payne on the defense, and quite a heavy lean towards A immediately from both teams. 3-man stack from Payne.
Oh, Hardsour was thinking he's going to go for a look, and yeah, there's a lot more than he bargained for. He still catches one, and Zevi elsewhere on the aggress from A does tap another head. Now, it cost him a great deal of health, but taking Nork out of the equation is certainly a pretty good way to start off for Payne in pursuit of their first pistol.
They still have a lot of this utility if they want to try and follow through with it still. Could get the Molotovs in towards the A site, one towards the Heaven position, one towards Bricks, or maybe Connector, and pick their poison on the fights. A bomb to be scooped up over towards T stairs, and right now, Payne really don't know where.
Saving up the pennies. Oh, and doesn't find lethality. Nork again unable to find the frag. That's 0 and 9 as it all falls onto kxgo.
Oh!
1, 2, oh, and the third for glory. kxgo, more impact from their leader.
That is 2 clutches for this kid right here, right now on your screen. Stepping up when he's needed most, just as they were finding themselves down in the dumps. Another reason to believe here for Apex.
Oh, I thought they were down in the dumps. Look at this, Zevi trying to go for the clear. Perfectly timed. And 3 1v1 headshots. That is a banger-ranger.
He is responsible now.